It's mid. It's mid. I hate it. I've seen it for 3. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. When they show this thing, like the little Joy-Cons and stuff, this doesn't even exist in my mind because I never use it in this mode. The only time I ever used a Switch is with a controller and it plugged into a TV. So when they start talking about like all these little things right here, bro, it's like, bro, I really don't even bother with that, man. I just don't like playing like handheld stuff. I don't know, it's weird. I can't get into it.
The Nintendo Switch 2 system can adapt to suit your situation, however you like to play. In TV mode, use the dock to play on a bigger screen.
Okay, we knew
In
that.
tabletop mode, place your system however you like using the stand.
Nah, I'm
and
good on that.
share a controller with a friend. In handheld mode, play anywhere you go. With
Okay.
these 3 play modes, you can enjoy playing whenever and wherever you want.
Am I tripping, or was that the same exact thing you could do with the first one? What? I don't even know why this will be a selling point.
All together, anytime, anywhere. Let's take a look at some features of Nintendo Switch 2 and how it's improved from the Nintendo Switch system.
Tell me it's got better graphics, bro.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen.
Again, I ain't trying to just be negative, but I ain't playing it on this screen, bro. This thing ain't never gonna come out the dock when I'm using it. This thing gonna be in the dock 24/7 when I'm using it. Like, that's why, remember when I was telling y'all a while back how I wish Nintendo would come out with just a real console? Like, forget all the motion control. Oh no.
Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Okay, now we're talking.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
But does it look better on the TV?
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second.
Use a lie. 120 FPS only available in compatible games, which means this is probably the only game it's compatible in. Because I promise you, you ain't gonna load up Zelda and it's gonna run at 120 frames. There's no possible way. You know me, Chad. I play all these horror games with the worst graphics in history, but I can't even play Zelda Breath of the Wild or the first one because it looks so bad. Especially Tears of the Kingdom. It looks so bad. I don't know if it's just my Switch, but I got one of them new OLED ones, bro. It looks so bad. Like it like it's unplayable almost. I just want to be able to play Zelda in high quality, man.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Okay.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing
That
more
look clean.
contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
That look clean.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Okay.
Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
You mean the one person that plays with it like this? Well, do you know how big a Joy-Con is? Have y'all ever played with it like this? I ain't saying nobody does, but this feels like it would be impossible. This literally feels like it would. I ain't even, on my life, I ain't even trying to hate right now. But this feels like this will be impossible, bro.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Okay, I mean, that's cool. Yo, BG with the 10
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse, opening up even more ways to play in compatible games.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. You could play League of Legends on your Switch.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used.
Okay, that's the coolest thing I've seen so far. That's actually, dude, what? That's crazy. That's like next level.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse,
Yo, Bean Dip
opening
with the
up
5W,
even more
Bean Dip.
ways to play in compatible games.
That's hard. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. Is that
Both
real?
the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls, so you can also play certain games using 2 mice, like this.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what game this is, but it looks fun. Is this a real game? I want to play this. This looks like something be fun to play online. Razorbacks are winning with the 5, thank you.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges,
care about this.
sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Okay.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
All right.
It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice...
That never works, by the way. I hate noise canceling so bad because if you yell into the mic, people can't hear your full yell. Like, Discord noise canceling is the worst. Like, if I'm yelling at somebody in Discord, they can't hear the full thing because it just cuts out.
will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all
Is
around.
he gonna announce the games it comes out with? It does.
Place your Nintendo
Wait,
Switch.
what'd that say? Man, come on, man.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Matter of fact,
You can
know
move it
what?
fr-
You know what? Matter of fact, there was a couple times with the first Switch that I tried to set it up on my bed so I could play something, and that little stand wouldn't hold up. But you know what? This one looks good. Looks like you could put this in your bed and play with it like that. Because when you in your bed, you know it's unstable. I ain't mad at that.
Freely, like this.
That's dope.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Okay, that's the coolest thing I've seen so far. Because as a controller player, if your controller needs to charge, you can charge it and the system at the same time, I think. Something like that. I don't know. Does this thing, or no, yeah, because you plug it into the wall if you ain't got it put in the dock. So you could go double action. Stop trying to hype it up. Buddy, did you just tune in?
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Yo, that Mario Kart looked fun, though.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Okay.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
Okay,
for
I'm not
storing
mad
your
at
game
that.
downloads, save data, and more.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for
Wait, what was you about to say? For what?
dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Oh, for compatible games. Okay, so you're talking about Super Mario.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
I'll believe it when I see it.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
I mean, that'd be cool if there was any games on the Switch. I ain't mad at it. Where's the games, though? Direct? I ain't mad at that. There ain't a single one of you goobers in here put a timestamp comment, bro. Y'all fell off. YouTube commenters fell off, bro. Back in the day, there'd at least always be one person that would put timestamps for everything in the video. Just doing it for the love of the game, bro. People don't do that no more, man. People do it on my videos, and it ain't even something like this. How much this thing cost? $450!